this is the name of the restaurant. It's called Mi Lindo Ecuador. So my beautiful Ecuador. Okay, so let me show you guys the menu. They have little empanadas. I actually had one of those, guys. I should show it to you. That's actually what they look like. And they're kind of small, but they're 120. They're very crispy, like a corn meal. And I'm gonna get the soup here, guys, actually. And it's very similar to what we had in Chile. We had something called cazuela, and this is caldo de bolas. So I cannot wait to try that, guys. I've never had that before, so I love it. And check out this place again. There's some very cool stuff here. You can see up there is the empanadas. And they're playing the music from Ecuador. And take a look here, guys. You have the llamas, which are quite traditional. And you can see how the people are dressed. They almost look like Peruvian there. That looks like Peruvian almost, but I guess it is Ecuador. Oh, it looks like you have the condors also. Very nice. Okay, guys, so this is the caldo de bola. Wow, it looks very close to what I had in Chile. Look at that, guys. And she said it's a green banana in there as well. Wow, looks like we have some meat in there. We have all kind of stuff. Very nice, very hot, and looks very good. Look at that. So this is one thing you do usually in South America, a lot of lemon. And they eat these kind of dishes, especially during the winter for the cold. And look at that, guys. And it's a large soup there. And this was 10 euros this. So let's take a look here. And actually in Chile, they would put like a little hot sauce maybe in there too. So you got your meat. You got... This is papa or yuca? Ah, okay. So it's a... wow, interesting, guys. A green banana and it's full of meat, she said. That is interesting. And you've got your... This is yuca? Okay, and you've got yuca. And you've got some corn here, guys. Look at that. That looks like the South American corn. Look at that. Look at the big kernels on that one. So let's give it a taste, guys, first. It looks very, very hot. And here it is, piping hot. Oh, wow, guys. Very flavorful. Nice flavor. I think you got maybe some cilantro in there. I know that's very much used in South America. And very hot too. So gonna try this meat in a second. Guys, look at that. Oh yeah. Piping hot, and we've got some of that tender meat. You can tell it's very, very tender. Wow, she's been back there cooking it. That Ecuadorian woman, you know it's gotta be good, guys. Look at this. Wow, guys, so tender. Just melting in your mouth, that meat. Wow, very nice. And I cannot wait to try this like ball here. This is quite interesting, guys. Wow, I've never seen that before. I'm gonna have to cut into that with the knife, guys. Okay, guys, so he brought me a little bit of sauce too, pepper sauce. Look at that, a little bit of hot sauce, which I asked him for the soup because this is what they do in Chile. They put some in the soup, and they put something called pebre, and he called it ají, which is the same as Chile. Ají is like the pepper. So let's start with a little bit. Give some nice flavor to the soup. That'll be nice, guys. I cannot wait to try this. Look at this, guys. That is very interesting. Look at this ball in there. Look at that. It looks like a giant meatball. Can't wait to slice into that. Okay, so I just sliced this in half. You can see what's inside. And you've got some meat in there. Looks like you've got some peas. And you've got some corn. How interesting is that, guys? Wow. And let me go ahead and take a bite of that. And get a piece of that. Here we go, guys. There it is. Interesting dish here. So people were asking for some South American food, guys. Some South American flavor, and we have it today. Here it is. Okay. She said that is a green banana, I believe. It has a similar taste to a potato, I have to say. Maybe a little bit different. Let me give another taste to that. Yeah, quite good dish. Like I said, similar to Chile, but a little bit different too. So I like it. Different style, guys. Something I've never had before. Okay. Okay guys, so I've got a little bit of that yuca, and if you don't know what yuca is, it's actually, I believe it's some kind of root to a plant, and it looks very similar to a sweet potato, but it's tougher. So you have to cook it, and if you do cook it just right, it becomes tender like a potato. So that's what I have right now, the yuca. Gracias. Salud.
Salud.
Muy buen comida ecuadoriana. So we have a cheers for Ecuador, guys. That little bit of spice, wow, that actually, for me, elevated the dish. Oh yeah, a lot more flavor now. Wow, and you will not be hungry. This is a huge, huge bowl of food, guys. Wow. Okay, guys, I got a little bit of that corn. Unfortunately, I cannot just pick it up and eat it because of my teeth. I'm not allowed to do that because I have braces. So just gonna have to cut it off like that. But there you go. It's that big corn, and they call it choclo. And that's what they call the corn in South America, choclo. And you can see it's a different type of corn. It's got big kernels. It's got a different taste too. So good, guys. I love it. Wow, just delicious. Love that corn. It's very different than the corn back home. We have the tiny kernels. These are very large kernels, and it's kind of softer. I don't know if it's kind of more soft. I guess it's kind of meatier, maybe. Let's call it that. There's some more of that yuca, guys. Look at that. Wow. Love these South American soups, guys. It brings back a lot of memories of being in Chile and eating all this food like this. Wow. That's nice, that yuca. It's almost like a little bit of a waxy potato. I guess I'd describe it like that. But it is similar texture to a potato, but it's a little bit sweeter actually too, guys. So very, very popular in South America, yuca. Getting down to the bottom, guys. Wow, so delicious everything. And that ball in the soup, you can see it, like it almost looks like a meatball. That is the reason they call it bolas, the dish. It's called caldo de bolas. So it's like a soup of those like balls, like that meatball basically, but it's made out of the macho banana, and it has, you saw inside of it, it's like stuffed inside of it with different items there. Okay, pues muchas gracias. La comida muy buena aquí. The food was really good, guys. I really enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next video. A travel addict, a guy. Muy bien. Take care, everyone.